Hello, hello. Come on in, come on in. Welcome to Monetizer Mondays. It is your girl Yvonne Tasm, the Monetizer. And if you are joining me from Instagram, I need you to follow. If you're joining me from YouTube, I need you to click that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, and click that notification button so that you will be informed the next time that I release another video. And if you're joining me from Facebook, I need you to come all the way in and join the group. You know the group, WELB, Women Entrepreneurs Launching Businesses Globally. So today in the group, we did part two. We continued on last week's topic, and last week I spoke about how to finish strong, right? Tips on how to finish your year off strong in your business. So today I am covering part two. So this is a continuation of last week's topic. So if you didn't see last week's topic, make sure that you watch that video, and that video will be found below, right? And today I am going to be sharing with you on how to arrive at your destination. I looked at the calendar today, and guess what? We have exactly 80 days left. Yes, 80 days left for 2020. So you do not have a lot of time, all right? So again, we're going to be digging a bit deeper. I have some key questions that you need to ask yourself and respond to ensure that you finish this year strong and position yourself in a good place for 2021. So I'll have to refer to my notes, okay? Did not memorize it. All right. So question number one is, do you have a destination, right? Do you have a destination that you have decided that you want to be at on December 31st, 2020? Do you have a destination? Now, everything I'm sharing today is as it relates to business, but the fact is that some of what I'm teaching you can actually apply and implement to other areas of your life, in your wellness, in your health, whatever it is, right? Do you have a destination? Have you decided that on December 31st, 2020, exactly where you want to be, right? If it's a financial goal, you need to know the numbers. If it has to do with building a team, you need to know the numbers. Whatever it is, have you decided where that destination needs to be, all right? Second is write it down. Have you written it down? Have you written it down? If you haven't, you need to write it down. Let me tell you, there's this connection that the brain makes. When we write something down, it manifests quicker. If it's just in your head, then it's just a fantasy, right? Once we take that action of writing down something, our brain automatically gets into the mode of determining how to bring it to pass. So you need to write it down. Third is, do you have a system to track it? Do you have a system to track it? I'm not speaking about just on some paper or maybe just on the calendar. You want to have an automated system to track it, because we are emotional beings, especially we women. We are very emotional, so do not count on just yourself to track it. There should be an automated system that assists you to track it and helps to hold you accountable, right? The next thing is that, do you have the end result written down? Your end result must be written down. That is critical, to write down your end result, okay? And what is your objective? You need to know your objective. What is your objective? Your objective also needs to be written down, right? And also now, do you have a plan to make sure that you get there? You have got to have a plan. If you're trying to go from one state to the other and you don't have a plan, you're just going to end up wherever you end up. You must have a plan. What is your plan to get there? You need to have your plan and write down that plan, right? And then also, you must also have a set time. You must also have a set time. So, what is your cutoff date? What is your cutoff date? And if I was you, I would not put December 31st, 2020, because anything can happen, right? You always want to give yourself a window. So, cut it off maybe a week, two before, because you might want to play around, during the holidays. So, cut it off where you can make sure that the goal is hit early enough so you allow yourself a window just in case, right? And then ask yourself this question, right? So this is a question and a statement, right? Wouldn't you guys agree with me? Wouldn't you, Miss Entrepreneur, wouldn't you, Mr. Entrepreneur, agree with me that whatever it is, right? Whatever you need to do to get there, whatever the the system that you need to reach your goal, wouldn't you agree with me that that system has already been discovered, right? Almost anything, unless it's some like super duper new technology, but almost any goal that any of us who are listening to me are trying to attain, someone has already accomplished it. So therefore, the how to has already been discovered by someone. Whatever it is, the how to, there's usually someone who has already gone where you are attaining to go to, right? So that means that the how to has already been discovered. So let's X that excuse of you not knowing how to do whatever it is. You can X that out because the how to has already been discovered, right? But most people choose not to do the how to, or choose not to discover. They choose not to identify the how to because of laziness. Laziness. And what brings on this laziness? You ask me, right? You say, Yvonne, what brings on this laziness? Let me tell you what it is. All right. So you've got the vision. But let me tell you why you choose not to discover the how to. There are two reasons why we choose not to discover the how to. And the first reason is fear of disappointment. Fear of disappointment, because we do not want to disappoint ourselves, right? Because we don't want to disappoint ourselves, because we don't want the regret of disappointment, we choose not to discover the how to. We tell ourselves a lie that we don't know how to, but the how to is out there. You are choosing not to discover the how to because of your fear for disappointment. And let me tell you, you've got to throw that out the window. You've got to don't give a hoot, don't give two whatever about how people feel about you, and forget about that disappointment. Throw it out the window. The second reason why we choose not to identify the how to is because of fear of failure. Fear of failure. Let me tell you, this fear of failure will stop you dead on your tracks every time. Let me tell you, there is no successful person. I read a lot of books. There is no successful entrepreneur out there who has not failed numerous times. You become good at whatever it is, whatever skill set, you become good at it through failing. It's through failing that you identify what not to do. So the quicker you fail, the quicker you succeed, right? Usually the person who is the most successful has had the most failures. So if you choose not to fail, you are definitely not going to succeed. So you've got to embrace failure. Failure is a stepping stone to success. So embrace it, accept it. When you fail, just thank God that you have discovered a way not to go, right? So you've got to embrace it. You've got to embrace it. So in conclusion, the how to is out there. You are choosing not to discover and identify the how to. So accept that there will be disappointment, There will be failures, and it is just part of the journey. So this is part 2. On part 3, next week, I will be sharing with you some practical steps to implement to ensure that you finish your 2020 strong. Thank you so much for joining me. This has been your girl Yvonne Tasm, the Monetizer. And if you need help with finishing your year strong, if you are ready to learn the how-to of what to do to finish your year strong, come inside the academy. That is www.monetizeracademy.com. Okay, monetizeracademy.com. This weekend we were busy doing a lot of onboarding. It is not too late. Come on in, position yourself to end your year strong. God bless you. Love you. Thank you for joining me today. Have a fabulous October. God bless you.